know one thing. I'm gonna do some research when it comes to this. When it comes to this laser removal, because I just can't, bro. Like I just can't. Like this is just so crazy. Like,
bro, what? I mean, I don't. Should I? Dog. Look at me.
Are you
No. And you know what's crazy? Because we're back. You know what I mean? How long have we been gone for? Almost a fucking year. So this is I'm back for y'all. This is what I didn't even my beard.
Because I feel that. Because I know when we record and we get in the visuals, we try to get to the point where we're gonna be like super smooth.
I purposely get handsome.
Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? I do the same for the most part. It's just like, damn. How much is it? You told me earlier. It's price
like 10
of
racks.
That's a BBL. I might as well just get a fat ass. I mean, why would I need that though? Yeah, I'm bugging. All right, come on, man. Let's do this.
All right, man. I don't know. We speaking of BBLs, we got some shit to talk about with that too. But how do we do this? Okay, all right. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back,
man.
Welcome back.
Been a minute, man.
Welcome back to another episode of On My Charles, the podcast. To keep it real, you know how we always like we have these crazy long fucking gaps, right? Man, wait, let's introduce it. I am.
Yeah, because I know they don't remember who the fuck we are.
Man. I am.
Hawk.
Hold up. Before I introduce myself, I'm not really a YouTube guru, but can we cuss? Like, I feel like maybe we don't get as much, I mean.
Well, in order for monetization, it's like, I think it's like the first minute or like the first 2 minutes.
Oh.
If you cuss in the first minute or two, no.
Okay. I'm going to take that into consideration. Whatever. I am.
Geese. Come on.
I'm going to take that into consideration because I think I just said the F word.
It's all good.
I'm going to bleep that out. And then next time I'm going to try to, filter my language. But anyway, like you said, this is Oh My Charles, the podcast. We are back from a hiatus. This is episode
68.
68. All right, we're going to have a little special intro for the next one, for the next number, you feel me?
Predictable.
Okay, we used to say something else after that. I don't know what it is. This is On My Charles, the podcast. Episode.
You would put some nickel in that bag. Pause.
I don't know if I got it in me, man.
Oh, shit,
my Charles, here we go. 8. All right, so you burnt.
There we go. All right, so okay. So, I've been a bald nigga. I've been a bald support. The Staldy has always been my friend for fucking years. You know me, man.
I mean, yeah,
on, dog,
but
man.
So what are you saying? You like your bald era more than the hair era?
Are you kidding me? My hair era was gross. It was,
but
absolutely
is it because of your mentality, like how you carried yourself?
No,
or
you look at my lineage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Quayla, locks. Brianna, flowing locks.
Mm-hmm.
Kellen, just curls for the girls. Me, it looked like sheep's wool with cowlicks. It could never braid right.
Mm-hmm.
It could never, like, everyone got like, so my mom is mixed, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got that Irish blood. That's why I got the fucking red on the sides of my beard. We got the Irish blood, and that's begrudgingly. You know what I mean?
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Whatever, dog. It's in us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everyone has an attribute, right?
Okay, I feel it.
I don't know what my attribute is because everybody got like a defining attribute, like, you know what I mean, of some sort of mixed whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What's mine? Because is it the beard? I don't know. Because Kellen's beard is fucking absolutely immaculate too.
Hold on. Stop, man.
What?
I hate to do this, but I don't know what's up with your brother's beard, bro. I don't know, because I think we talked about this before back in the day. We don't got to harp on it for too long, but he looks like a do-rag model. He has the perfect, you know what I'm saying? Basically what I'm trying to say is When I see that, it's just like it's pure jealousy.
Yeah.
Pure jealousy. Like, how did you get your hair to do all of these things? Because I've tried. I've had my times. The 360 curl, S curl, the perm activator. I done all that. The do-rag.
Come on.
The what's the other joint called? Sporting waves. I tried to sport them waves. They never sported. Never.
Niggas had the Dax and all that. It's just
Dax. And then they were trying to say, you can't get the red Dax. You got to get the blue Dax. And it's like, damn, is the blue Dax even more special? But, I mean, here we are.
Well.
Predictable.
I don't know how he did it. Yeah, I mean, shout out to my brother. Y'all niggas know he's okay. You know what I mean? Whatever. If you heard about it, you heard about it. He's all right. Yeah, but that nigga, he just got everything. You know what I mean? And I don't, like I said, every hairstyle I tried to do, it just didn't work out. From braids, I wanted to start dreads. I wanted to start dreads back when, I wanted to start locks. I'm not gonna say, it's not dreads. I wanted to start my lock journey back in my skater days because I was trying to be like Dell the Funky Homo Sapien.
I don't know who that is.
He's a rapper.
Okay.
What?
You gotta wash your ass. Like, I wanted to be like Dell.
I don't know.
I thought that shit was so fucking dope.
I'm gonna Google him. When
Yeah,
this is over.
he has hits.
All right.
He's got hits. He's a prominent underground figure.
Okay.
He's definitely up there. But yeah, yo, so we just revealed our staldies or you know what I mean, and they're not. We sometimes we got to show the ugly side, Geese.
Okay, so you feel like your hair era was just totally it was trash.
Absolute garbage. I mean, there were very few times where, someone hit me with a crazy Caesar. That was just like, yo, this is nuts. Okay. Like my wave era, when I was really super horny about waves, my head is huge, bro. I got a big ass head. Pause. It's huge.
Predictable.
So wave caps, hats, all that shit, they didn't make big head nigga wave caps.
Oh.
So my wave caps always bubbled on the top where the 360 starts.
Okay.
So I would get the sides. What? I would get the sides and the top, but that middle was shag.
Yeah, see?
There was just no stopping it. So.
Okay, so, all right, well. If I had to harp back on my hair era, my hair was never good. It was never good. All my brother's hair were pretty good. The brother that is closest to me in age that everybody thinks is my only brother or whatever, when I say brother, they think him. He has wonderful hair, but he doesn't have a beard. So it's like that exchange is cool. Because to me, honestly, no disrespect to him or whatever, but it's like when you get to a certain age and you don't have a beard, you just look like a doofus. To me. Like, and I'm not saying he looks like a doofus, but I mean, he doesn't have a beard. So it's like, all right, whatever. That's the even exchange, but his hair is magnificent. It's always been magnificent. Even my older brother, rest in peace, he used to kind of school him on the do-rag and waves game. Like he was like, he looked up to him like no other. So he always was, you know what I mean? And me, I was just like, man, let's play Street Fighter Crash Bandicoot. My hair sucks. I didn't care. Like, it's just like
predictable.
And then when I would get my hair cut, I would let Louis Raj cut my hair. And that's my father. He's no barber. So in his mentality, he's just like, you got hair? We got to get it off. That's what he's thinking. He's not like, let me craft this the right way or get you a sharp hairline or nothing. He was just like, hiya. So my hair was just, I always would have the baldy cuts. So it's like people were laughing at me behind my back, and then to a point where it's just like, okay, you're old enough to get this smoke. Why are you getting a baldy? You look dumb. And it's just like, damn. So I started trying to take care of my hair, you know what I'm saying?
Predictable.
100. And it wasn't working out. And I think people try to tell me the reason that my hair is no longer there is because I put too much perm and activator and S-curl juice in my head trying to get these waves, trying to be that guy.
I don't think so.
And then my brother, he was like, yo, we don't really got good hair, all right? Like, I had waves back in the day, but let's be honest, our hair sucks. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, big bro, it does suck. And he's like, let's just get dreads. I'm like, let's do it. So he's growing his hair, I'm growing mine. Mine's just stopped growing. I had a stale fro. I still have pictures. I mean, I had a stale fro and it just stopped. It would not. I remember even my ex-girlfriend, she wasn't even giving me no more, yeah, I mean.
Predictable.
So she's out getting slacked by everybody else except for me because I'm just looking so ugly. So I just, at that point, I was just like, this gotta go, man. This gotta go. I cut it, and then I gained weight. So it was like, I gained weight, got muscle, and my hair sucks, but it started to just, I don't know, like fit my face more because I was bigger, but then that's when the hairline started to just go back into my ass. And I was like, I can't believe it. And I had to cut it.
Predictable.
But when I look at pictures of me with the added weight and muscle, I liked how I look with the hair better than I do with the baldy. And it's the keeping up with it.
Like I said, that's what we were getting at here. It's, if, like I said, it costs bread to get the treatment for this shit to just go forever. Like, I want these hair cells to die.
No, that's a fact.
So that nothing could ever grow again. I like, you know what I mean? If I get super horny for hair, like if I get to a point, because I've never been, you know what I mean? Like when I went bald, I went and I enjoyed every fucking second of it.
Oh no, I relapsed a couple times. And I tried to salvage haircuts, and it's just like, all right, I'll just get a bald fade. And it's like I get it so low, but mistake.
I'm at the point now where even if I try to get an onyx, it's not going to fucking happen. Like, you know what I mean? That bald, like there's just pinches of hair.
Yeah.
It's not going to ever work for me again. But if I ever get like crazy horny for hair to the point where I just have to bust a move with it, they got prosthetics.
No,
You wouldn't do a prosthetic?
What?
A little quick man bun because you're going. Let's say, check this out. Let's say you're going to a city. Like, let's say you're going to Vegas. None of these hoes in Vegas know you. They don't know you got a staldy under there.
I know, but it's just see. One of my themes of life is just to be authentic.
But you're going in and out. You're in and out.
No. I feel that. I understand.
That's crazy.
I know, because people do have that mentality when you go to. That's why a lot of women, when they go out of town, they don't care about who they clap ass on because they're like, he's not a real human. I want to use him. I'm attracted to him. Nobody in the universe is gonna know about. No one's gonna gossip about me. I can really clap ass on him and leave. So that's why I watch them shorties on girl strips. But anyway, the whole point.
Sorry.
Is when you go out of town, it's just like I can be whoever because I'm not really here. I'm only here for a night, baby.
Exactly.
I get it, but it's just like.
But it would have to be like a real prosthetic. Like you couldn't get like the tar chips in the fish flakes. You couldn't get them.
And that's I had those
because they'll just melt out of your head if you sweat.
Right, because my barbers used to put the pepper seeds on my head, man. So it's like when my hairline was started to die, you know what I'm saying? They just like, you know what? All right, let's fill this out. You know what I'm saying? And you get the pepper seeds, and I'm like, bro, I'm not a fish. Like, don't season me, dog. Now I remember one time I got home, I was just like, this guy is crazy. I started brushing my hair. I started seeing it leak on my forehead. I was just like, I'm just not that guy. I'm just not.
Predictable.
But no, I would not get any hair transplant, none of that stuff. Unless it's really from me. Like if it's my cells and they're fixing something that's an error within myself. But if you got to go get Billie Jean's cells and be like, yo, we can mix it in with you. It's like, that's not even me, bro. This is bull. So no.
I don't know. I mean, I guess the end process is that the hair is growing. You know what I mean? Who cares if it's fucking, you know what I mean, Jerons?
I feel that, but at the same time, it does not look like original hair. It doesn't.
Never do. Spider legs.
Exactly. Did you use that term?
Yeah.
The first time you used that term, it never left my brain. Like that's
100.
That's exactly what it is. They look like little roach bites, little roach bits, little spider legs, a little. No.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm cool off that, bro. We're not
antennas growing out your fucking head.
And people look crazy, and it's so funny because everybody thinks they look so good. Like, you ever see a picture of just Akon just smiling because he got whatever he got, and that looks dumb.
Yo, okay, so this is like the 5th time I've seen this. Well, there was 2 really bad cases of this. Like, you know what I mean? Like the Staudy, like I said, the Staudy for me is on, is popping, it's just never stopping. But there's niggas out there like, okay, so when the Megan Tory case was going on, and we had the Tory's father reveal, finally got to see what the fuck this crazy ass nigga looked like. The nigga had the tattoo fade.
Yeah.
And like, see, I don't understand shit like that. Okay, we seen that nigga with the tattoo fade, and then I was at the DMV yesterday renewing my license. I'm fucking in there waiting, and one of the security guards in there, yo, he had a tattoo Caesar,
yo, and that
line and everything, but it was off. So the tattoo nigga that did his shit wasn't even fucking official. Like, yo, nigga, if you're gonna get a tattoo lineup,
no, that's a fact. Like, if you're tired, we're gonna have to take a break because I need
this forever.
That's what I'm saying. I need this to be perfect, bro. Like, there can't be no mess ups. I'm gonna sue you.
You can't keep fucking up because what if he fucks up and it's fucking slanted? Well, now the slant is here. You got to match that side with that slant. You're just bringing tattoo down to the middle of your fucking forehead. Now you got literally a centimeter from. Dog. So this nigga had a slanted fucking tattooed Caesar, full filling. You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, the level of fucking just hold on that some of these niggas have. I'm not trying to say you got it.
No, I haven't.
Well, you got it.
I haven't, but this is the thing. I've been bald since I'm 32. I think I went fully we can't help this bald when I was maybe 22, I think 22 or 23 is when it was like, there's nothing we can do for you. It's over. Because I think I told you, I went in there, I sat down, my barber, who's been my barber since I was about 10 years old, his name is Darnell, shout out to Darnell. I think he was at a place called Keep It Tight at the time. And I sat down and he looked at my head and said, Josh, what the fuck do you want me to do with this? And I was just like, do the best you can. That was the last time.
Predictable.
And it was over after that. But it's just like, I don't know. I do have that. I wish I had hair still. You know what I mean? But it's more so of it's keeping up with it. Because I feel like when I have a fresh baldy and got a fresh beard lineup, I feel like
100.
I'm crazy. I look crazy. I'm like, yo, I'm in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? I got my earrings glistening. I'm like, yo, I'm handsome. This is insane. But I feel like that only lasts for a day and a half. My hair grows back crazy fast. What? And it's just like when it grows back that fast and you just got the divorced husband stress. Like, this is crazy. This looks nuts. Like, if we were to get dressed and get fly or whatever, I don't get fly, you mean, but whatever, we got presentable and we were to go somewhere, I gotta have a hat. I have to have a hat or I have to take that 6 blade and bleed my head again. And that's the thing. If you just shaved and you have to do it again, that's pain. What? Are you serious? All the pain comes right back.
Resurrection.
It hurts. And then you get the Gorilla Dog Komodo dragon bumps. Not everybody gets the baked beans, but them beans be cooking over here, bro. Like that's what my ex used to say. She used to say like after a shave, she would be like, "Let me see them baked beans." Or we would be under the covers and she'd be like, she would whisper in my ear like, "Them beans." I'm like, come on, man. Like, what we doing? Like,
you gotta chill. No, I feel you. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, there have been times where it's like, niggas will fucking do something. Like, we're going out. Let's say we go to like a fucking convention or some shit, and a nigga fucking, I gotta take this fuck off. Oh man. Like, we go to like a convention or some shit, niggas get fly. You know what I mean? Do the whole shit. And then it's like, let's say like I have a date or something. You know what I mean? Like 2 days later. And it's like, that fresh baldy is gone.
Yeah.
But I gotta get that. I gotta get it back.
We gotta do something, right?
The fucked up thing about being bald, right? And this is the kind of this is really the surmising of my part of this conversation is like it grows back so fast, but then it just stops.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, like it's taunting me. Like, yo, you will never have a full staudy for more than 2 days. But you'll also never have a full head of hair, you bitch. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, damn.
Yeah, like
I'm tired of fucking like I'm tired of this, nigga. I'm sick of it. Look at this shit. Bro, I got hair, I got big hair. And then I have no hair. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's just like, yo.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it.
It does
I want this
suck.
shit gone.
But the thing is, though, I can't say this, though. I can say this.
What?
I'm gonna go on.
100.
The fact that we can buy a $7 razor and shave it and be super handsome is better than what's going on in the economy right now, because you barbers are insane. I know the cost of living and everything has risen.
What?
100.
But y'all trying to charge me $25 to shape my beard up?
Oh yeah.
Y'all crazy. I went straight to Amazon and I said, I need those clippers that are the barber clippers. You know the barber clippers.
The T-blades, yeah, the Andes.
Exactly.
Yeah, T-blades,
and I didn't even know them by the
That's what I
name
got at the
Andes.
crib.
I'm like, give me Get Right barber clippers. And the thing that popped up, I'm like, okay, I know they're the silver ones with that maroon knob. As soon as I seen them, I said, oh, yeah, that's what they call the Andes. I'm like, yeah, let me get those. And the thing is, you know what I'm saying? I draw, so, and I'm pretty good at like copying or whatever. So as far as my drawing skill, I feel like it helps me out when I'm trying to, because I don't do this, but trying to shape my beard up, I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, get this right stroke right there. So I've been pretty successful. You know what I mean? And when I do it, I feel great. I feel magnificent. Fresh, smooth, bald skin. I'm like, huh. The shape up.
So much money saved.
My dad, I went to the gym, see my father. He's in there. He said, oh, I see you went to the barbershop. They did you good. I'm like, that's me, baby. I did that. You know what I'm saying? But I say that to say this. They have to pay something absurd. My cousin, $40 for a haircut. $40.
And it's hit.
I don't miss that. That's crazy. And then to get a shape up, you want to charge me the dub $5? You didn't even touch the top of my hair. No.
100.
What?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we lucked up with that.
I haven't been in a barbershop since, man, I don't even fucking know, dog.
I was in the, see, but your beard is more husk. So it's like if you felt like you could mess it up, or you know what I mean, you wanted the barber to really go insane, because I'm not hating on your skills, but I already know you got more girth and mirth in your beard. So a barber could go insane with yours. Barber can't really go insane with mine because mine's is a little bit muff and not tough. So it's just like, you know what I mean? After they started stinging me, I was like, you know what? I will learn to do this myself. So I'm glad we don't got to pay $40. But off of the hair and stuff, man. It's been a minute. What's been going on, man? What's new? Is anything, you know what I mean? Anything new worth speaking on?
I got an iPhone.
Oh, you got an iPhone. I don't know whether to say.
I got an iPhone. I'm back on keto.
I don't know whether to say. Or. I've had my iPhone for 2 years, and I'm going to be perfectly honest. I don't like it. Android is better. Now that I've had both and I've had time with both, Android's really better. How do you feel about it?
Quite honestly, the worst decision I ever made my entire life was buying this phone. And I'm not joking. Well, no, not in my life. I made some pretty dumbass decisions. But this phone, right? So the reason why I got it, Devin, she was killing it in school. Christmas time was like, all right, you deserve that big gift. You know what I mean? And plus it's like, I like to be able to get in contact with her, you know what I mean, when she's like over at grandma's house, or if she just like wants to call or whatever, you know what I mean, she can just call me. So it's like she's finally at that age, like, all right, it's phone time. You know what I mean? They take her out to get her a phone, and they come back and she has a fucking iPhone. And I'm like, all right.
What?
I was hoping like a little bullshit Android. You know what I mean? This is my money. I was hoping you know what I mean?
Your daughter's 7, right?
She's 8.
She's 8.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
This little bullshit. I was thinking like a little bullshit throw around or Android that you could dip in water and you could shit on. You could do all types of crazy things. Androids. So
yeah, durable, yeah.
I was like, fuck it, that's cool. You know what I mean? She comes back with an iPhone 11, whatever the fuck, or 12. I don't know what the fuck it is. Some crazy ass fucking that's way beyond her fucking phone. She's a level 1 phone user, and she has like a level 20 fucking phone.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, well, she came home with it, and I was like, oh, damn, all right. So I'm trying to like set my phone up to hers, right? Because she's 8. Now I have to, obviously, from the parental controls to all that shit, it just was not gelling with my fucking Note. Like I couldn't do the things I needed to do with her phone, with my phone. Like the FaceTime, it was, they changed Duo to fucking Google Meets or some shit like that. It was like a whole bunch of fucking, it was just a bunch of hassle.
Right.
She was having a hard time FaceTiming me, hard time answering my calls, hard time texting. And I was like, oh, fuck.
And you saying all that is that's iPhone's like marketing scheme. Like they do so much stuff that only make their phone compatible with other iPhones. Like if it's an Apple product, it got to be another Apple product. If this is an iPhone thing, you can't use this with anybody else. And if you do use it with anything else, it ruins. And it's just like, that is the biggest way for them to sneakishly snake you into getting, okay, I got to get an iPhone because this person has one. I can't do this unless I do this with this person.
Or you got to like download a bunch of third-party fucking connector things, or you got to do a third-party conversion type joints. You know what I mean?
And that's why I hate iPhone, because it's like, bro, the fact that I can't just plug a normal auxiliary size headphone jack into the iPhone makes me want to fight everybody. I got to buy a connector. I lose these connectors all the time. And then people was just like, well, why don't you just get AirPods? I'm like, they're $250, bro, for these little bite-sized nipples.
Well,
and it's like, I'm going to lose these.
True.
Oh, my gosh, man.
See, I was really upset when I bought it because I thought I would have to buy AirPods, but then I realized that my little Bose fucking wireless earbud headphones, they work. Okay. You know what I mean? So you don't have to go AirPod. It's just one of those things, like, I don't fucking know, whatever. They work on my phone. I bought trying to stay in contact with Devin, right? Trying to just not being able to FaceTime, not being able to text properly, all this other shit. And having to download all this third-party bullshit just to be able to access her shit. I was just like, all right, I got to get an iPhone. It has to happen now. I've been putting it off for fucking years, man. And you know me, Android, come on. It's like, come on, yo. It's like getting your first bike as a kid. Like, you just have access to the world. Yeah, it's you know more, I mean? Android is just more open. It's open. You can do anything and everything. Apple is just so restrictive to everything. And it's like, that's why they suck. So the reason that you guys think that Apple is the best and it doesn't suck is because you guys are in the brainwashed popular cult. Whatever is happening in the world that everybody is doing is popular, and whatever everybody else is looking down upon, it's like, oh, all right, I'm gonna join this. But the reason that people started to look down upon Androids and everything else is because things like Instagram and Facebook and pictures. So if a new iPhone comes out and says, oh, this camera is the deluxe hamburger max, it's so crazy, and then the Android comes out with, this is the Galaxy Jupiter spherical, this is so crazy. It's, when you look at the specs, it's usually, the Galaxy is always better. It's just that so many people have iPhone, so when they create a new app or whatever, the app is more compatible to the iPhone. So when you take a picture on Galaxy, your voice is off. It looks like you're in a Chinese movie or something like that. And the clarity and quality of the picture is downgraded because you're not using what the app software runs off of, which is iPhone. So if I take a video on a Galaxy and I'm like, hey, we partying, it'll look like a Sega Genesis game. And I look crazy and it's like, partying. And they're like, I hate Android. And then a bunch of people start making memes and it's just like, that's how it got so bad. But people don't know what they're talking about. They're stuck in the cult and brainwashed. I'm one that can speak on this because I've had Android phone and I've had iPhone for 2+ years. So I know that iPhone is what I have currently. iPhone is not better than Android. It's not. It's not even close. But like I said, my thing was when I went to buy, and I was like, okay, if I'm going to buy an iPhone, I'm going to buy a fucking iPhone. Right. So of course I got the fucking top titty miggity max. You know what I mean?
What? 100.
And I bought it, and it is a brick. What you mean? A fucking brick. What you mean it's a brick? I can't do shit. Oh yeah, you can't. What can I do? You can't do nothing. You can't do anything. It has to be Apple based too. If there's even something close similar to what you're trying to do. Now you know me, right? In my Androids, like I love my crazy ass ringtones that I only think about. Right. I love my crazy ass notification sounds when people hear them, like, what the fuck is that? Like, I love all that crazy shit. You can't do any of this. Yeah, I can't make my text tone predictable. And if I do, I have to buy some sort of compatible iPhone app that costs money. It's just like this. Everything is just money hungry. It's crazy bullshit. So to get the ringtone that I have, I got Tokyo Daylight from Persona 5. That's my ringtone. And I had to buy it off of iTunes. and then I had to put it in GarageBand. I had to create a file. I had to edit it in GarageBand.
Oh my god!
I had to export it back to the iPhone, and then import it into the phone notification.
Bruh.
I was like, yo, just to fucking get a fucking ringtone where let's say with my Android, right? I could just plug it into a computer, take the song, put it on my phone, and says, do you want to make it a ringtone?
Bro, and this is the thing that people that haven't had Android in so long or just never had one, they don't understand stuff like that. They're like, well, what do you mean, bro? That iPhone could do this and this and this? It's like, man. Like, do we need to teach a class on this, bro? Mm-hmm. It's like, first of all, I don't own a stock in Android or Apple. I do not care about either one of them. Mm-hmm. I wish them the best success, whatever. Do your thing. So it's like, I don't have any reason to say one is better than the other besides facts. So it's like, what are we talking about, man? Mm-hmm. But speaking of decisions that you didn't want to make,
predictable.
I made one too, man. It's something that I tried to avoid for my entire life. You can think about it if you want, but I'm about to tell you.
Like, what could it be? Like,
I got a brand new car, man.
Oh shit! Yeah, that is right. That's
predictable.
Right.
What?
So, I got a brand new car. It's a silver Chevy Malibu 2023, brand new. And I'm not gonna lie, I tried my absolute best to stay away from getting a car note forever. But I got 2 jobs now, so I'm busy working and I can actually afford it. And my last visit to Chrysler wasn't
predictable.
It wasn't too good.
What?
I went there, dropped it off. I'm like, my car cut off when it was very cold. I think I may have spoken about it on it. Mm-hmm. It cut off, and I was like, you know what? Let me take it to Chrysler, man, because I don't want to go down to Boogie Shop Bills. I'm like, I need the official. You know what I'm saying?
100.
I need the official opinion. So I went there, and the guy calls me, and he just like, yo, your Piccolo Special Beam is broke. Your Cadillac Donuts is dunking. Your hamburger helper is not helping. I'm like, what? I'm like,
predictable.
Of course. What are we talking about, man? I'm like, 1,300, 15. What are we talking about? I got it, man. He's like, well, so much stuff is wrong with your car. We don't know. I'm like, what? I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, it could be, he said it could be this, it could be the donuts, it could be the special bean, and it could be the hamburger help. And he's like, but there's so much more stuff that's wrong with it. If we get the wrong one, that'll lead to another list of problems that leads to the wrong one again. I'm like, so what are you saying? He's like, there's really no way for us to pinpoint the issue. And these issues are huge. So it could be anywhere from 3,000 to 7,000. And I'm just like, of course, I look at the fourth wall and I'm like,
predictable.
What? He said, honestly, man, you got to get rid of this car. He said, just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. I'm like, stop telling me what to do. But I'm like, come on. I'm so mad. I'm like, just fix it. Just fix it. So he's telling me to get rid of it. I'm just like, all right, man. I guess that's what I got to do. So I do what we always do. My dad has had this little blue, is it a Toyota Corolla? Toyota Corolla, 1998, but it looks like it's the first one. Mm-hmm. But it's a 1998. It's old, it's rusted, it's blue. My brother actually came up with this name. Mega Man's nickname, Rockman or whatever, is the Blue Bomber.
The Blue Bomber, yeah.
So one time he's just tired, like, damn, man, you got to drive the Blue Bomber. And this was years ago. And I'm dying laughing. I'm like, okay, I guess you're right, man. So we always stuck with that nickname. And I'm just, soon as the guy on the phone is just like, just get rid of it. I'm like, Blue Bomber, Blue Bomber. I'm pissed. So I had no choice. I go and get the Blue Bomber. And I'm driving the Blue Bomber for months. And I'm just like, I'm too big. I'm too big for this car. I'm 6 foot, 270 at the time. And I'm just in the car like, looking stupid. Mm-hmm. Even when I'm making videos, I look stupid. I'm just like, I got to get a new car, man. And I didn't really have too much money saved. So it's not like I could just go get another used car, which was what I was going to do. because I didn't want to be bound to 6-year payments, 5 years, $300 out of my check. Like, it's just like, I didn't want to do that. But my friend talked me into it. His name is CJ at Bowser Chevrolet. And I'm like, man, he's just like, just get a new car, man. Just get a new car, man. Come on up, man. I give you a quote. I give you this and this and this. I'm like, all right, I really don't want to put nothing down. I want my payments to be $370. I'm giving specific requirements. I'm like, I don't want more than 4 years. All of that went out the window.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sure. Everything went out the window. My payments turned to $399. 4 years turned into 7. And yeah, it's not used. But I tell you one thing, getting in a car and seeing that it says 0 miles is insanity. I couldn't believe. I'm like, 0 miles. I'm like, this is untouched. I'm like, yo, my brain can't fathom. Like, I'm literally not going to have to illegally get stickers. I can say that now. The car's gone. But I'm like, I literally could take it to the shop, get it inspected, and they're going to be like, you're good. Like, that's crazy to me. So whatever. My note is not $399 either. So when we're signing all the papers and everything, he's like, you want gap insurance? I'm like, what is that? He's like, basically your car can get, flipped by an alien and we're going to take care of everything and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, whatever. Just add it on because whatever. So my note is actually $430 a month, 7 years. And yeah, my insurance actually went up $100 too. And that pissed me off. And I'm like, the insurance guy said though, call me in 3 months. I can get your insurance down $50. So I'm just like, all right, man. So RIP to the Geese Mobile. It's gone.
Predictable.
The Chrysler's gone.
What?
No more car issues. It's brand new. I actually tinted it out too. So, it looks a little sporty, looks a little smooth, a little pretty, you know what I mean? But I gotta get some sound in there. Cause it just sounds so basic. It sounds like I'm in there rapping. and it needs to be, you know what I mean? But I do have a plan to the point where I'm going to try, because I got my other job now, I'm going to try to pay triple my note a month so I can get rid of this in 2.5 years and actually own it. So, but other than that,
Predictable.
same old stuff. Diet problems.
Yep. Yeah.
Food, fat. You want to start off?
I'm fat again. That's not the nigga. The number three. The number 3 came up.
Oh man. So okay, do you have a certain number that when you hit, you're like, nope?
Well, it was like once I hit like 280, I was like, oh hell no. You know what I mean? But I don't know what the fuck's been going on, dog.
Do you feel like you just weren't? You feel like you weren't paying attention to it, or?
I thought I wasn't paying attention. I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even know if that's the case. Honestly, yo, like I was just living. And I'm being dead serious. I was just living, but I wasn't even like really like living. But it was just like, what? When did I get off keto? Last year. I don't even remember, but it was like I was definitely off for like the Fuji fun time. Like niggas was eating for Halloween. Niggas was eating for Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? And then I may even bicycled in between that somewhere and then just like started eating again. You know what I mean? But it was like before I knew it. Yeah, you already know the fucking stories, nigga. And when a nigga's in fat mode, nigga, I go in. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So do I.
I fucking go in.
100.
So the meals don't just be like, just regular meals. It be like this and this and this and this and this and this.
Right.
And then it got to a point where, it sounds fucking nuts, but this is real fat people shit. It got to a point where I would eat like a real meal. And like 2 hours later, I'd be like, damn. And I'd eat like a real meal. And I'd be like, damn, nigga, wait, you just fucking ate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it would be like, I would finish eating that second joint and be like, oh, like, there was no way you were that hungry. Like, you know what I mean? And I would have talks with myself like, yo, like, you're starting to get that disassociation with food again. Like, you know what I mean? Not disassociation. You're starting to get like that weird, like.
Disassociation with hunger.
Exactly.
Like, just
there you go.
You're not really hungry, but because I have that issue too. So if, let's just say, for example, I don't keep these in the house no more, but let's just say there was a freezer, because they taste better in the freezer.
Ugh.
There's a freezer full of ho-hos. The fact that I know they're in there, it's like, let me get this sensation. Let me go in there and get. It's not that I want a snack or that I'm hungry for a snack. It's just I know that I can have one. Mm-hmm. So it's like I can't wait to put this little roll in my mouth. Pause. So that's what happens with me.
Well, the big thing for me here, and this is, of course, niggas, we bare our souls here on this fucking podcast.
100.
So let's say I would go like big Sam's Club, Costco, Walmart shopping, right?
Okay.
Come back with just bags, and we be popping tags. There's just bags and food and shit, and it's just a bunch of fun. Like, you know what I mean? Like, things that Devin wants, you know what I mean? And I try to cook healthy for the baby, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? She sees me eating like slop, and it's like, I be feeling bad. Like, I got her, I'm making her like kid safe, healthy meals, and then I'm eating slop. You know what I mean? It's just like, dog, like, what? Eat what she ate, nigga. What's wrong with you? Like, you know what I mean? But whatever. So I'd go shopping big time, and I would just buy a bunch of fun. And I wouldn't be able to just choose one thing for dinner. It'd be like, okay, I bought tacos. I'm making tacos tonight. So I'd make the tacos. They're like, yo, I did buy that peanut butter crunch. It looks crazy. I would eat the tacos and be like,
100.
wait a little while. I'd eat the peanut butter crunch. Wait a little while. I'm like, damn, I did buy some pecan ice cream. Eat the fucking ice cream. I'm like, damn, I did fucking buy, whatever. I would dip into everything new.
Yo, see, and that's,
you know what I mean? Instead of just being like, okay, save this for this day. Save this for this day. These are snacks. You're not supposed to eat them like this. I would just literally terrorize everything that I just bought. So it'd be like, I'd have the shit just came into the house. All the boxes are open with at least one thing missing.
Yo, and the crazy thing is
100.
that's exactly what I do. So everybody always gets on me about my eating habits and the stuff that I do, right? That's why my meals don't make sense. If I know that I just bought a gang of lunch meat and a official of fresh American cheese, and I also know that I got TV dinners in there too, it's not about to just be the sandwiches and chips. It's going to be 2 sandwiches and chips. Add the TV dinner. Because I know it's like all this stuff tastes so good. I'm not thinking, oh, this goes good with this. It's like, no, I want that combo whoop ass like sensation. Like, that's what I want. That's why like people be like, yo, you're so crazy. You're so crazy. You're eating burgers and pizza. And it's like, because I know what they both do. So I want to get gangbanged. Like, I just need that.
That's legit. So it's like, let's say like you go to fucking Sam's, you buy that box of Burnt Baron personal pan pizzas, right? So I'll literally, I'll whip up some shit. While the pizzas are in the oven, I'll be whipping up a bowl of cereal, waiting for the pizzas to finish. Slam that cereal. Pizza's done. Eat that pizza. You know what I mean? I ate, but then it's like, all right, now it's time for cookies and milk.
100.
Now it's time for, you know what I mean? It got really fucking bad. And like I said, I just lost my thought process on what the fuck I was doing. So before you know it, it was just like, nigga breathing weird, you know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? Or, a nigga walking the steps and be like, ooh, damn, goddamn, this feels weird. Or, you know what I mean? All the clothes stopped fucking, there was just no fitting. And 2 X's were tight. I was like, why? This hasn't happened in years. What is it to? Nigga, this is supposed to happen? So, I mean, serious. Just like a week or two ago, like 3 weeks ago, step on a scale. Not that I've been avoiding the scale, but it's just like I haven't even been thinking about it. You know what I mean? So I stepped on the scale. I was like, well, let me just see what happens. I'm cleaning my room. I see my scale. I grab it. I pull it out. I step on it. And I'm thinking like I might see like 293. You know what I mean? Just because just thinking like, oh, I'm good. Like I'm just like 290. If I can just get back in keto, lose 30. You know what I mean? Right. Just talking to myself.
It's crazy. It's crazy that you say that because we're in the same mindset too. Like as far as like dropping weight, we just feel like we can just drop 30. But we can. We can. You've proven it, and I've proven it. I've proven it every single year. So when you idiots out there try to tell me like how to lose weight or what to do or blah blah blah, let me take that back. Let me not say idiots. Let's go back 20 seconds. Because I appreciate the help and everybody that reaches out to help one another. That's how the world should be. But when people try to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, I don't know what I'm doing, this isn't going to work. We got Facebook memories. I don't always share them. I will share you every year of me losing 30 pounds. Me and my friends do this thing every March called No Carb March. We don't eat any carbs. None. No rice, no grains, no carby bread, none of that. Pizza, everything, pasta, all of that. We stay away from it. And we try to do low sugar. And this year I'm trying to do no sugar. And I've been doing it. But that's how I lose my 30 pounds and you lose yours during keto. Mm-hmm. So you looked on the scale, you seen it, it said 293, and you was just like...
No, it didn't say 293.
Oh,
I thought that's what it would say.
Right.
I stepped on the scale and it said 309, and I said, oh.
What? No,
I said,
this
what?
isn't happening.
I went in the bathroom. I took, and this is what I do because I shame myself. Shame the devil. I went in the bathroom, I took my clothes off. I was like, you fucking suck.
Wait, hold on. You... Wait, once you saw the way you got butt naked to confirm it?
I was like, yeah, you're good. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't consciously, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
wasn't thinking about it
at
all.
I wasn't thinking about it at all. I was just living.
Yeah.
So it's just like, when I took my clothes off and I was like, I haven't looked at my, like, when I look in the mirror, a lot of times it's just this. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's just the money maker. You know what I mean? This is where I get all my best work. So it's like, when I'm looking at my face, I'm looking at my shit. I'm like, yo, you look amazing all the time, sir. You know what I mean? But then but I don't really do how about the bathroom, check my body, this, that, and the third. I get out the shower, dry myself off, hit my nuts with the fucking, you know what I mean? And then just go about my business. So I got butt, like I said, I got butt ass, went in the bathroom, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. Then I grabbed the floor mirror, you know what I mean? I set it up, propped it up just askew, you know what I mean? And I was just looking at the full detail, side, back. I was like, yo, you are fucking disgusting. You look like Fat Fam from Spawn. Yeah. You got a Spawn body. What? You got like a bra. Hold on, check this out. So, a friend.
Go ahead.
This Spawn body. Or it's just Spawn bot, or like Mr. Incredible when he was like out of shape and he had to get right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Spawn bot.
You know what I mean? I was just like, dog, this is fucking bad, yo. So again, I went into that deep. What the fuck, yo? Like, you know what I mean? I went to that deep, it wasn't the depression, but it was just like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Then I did that. All right. And the irony of this shit is I always get these crazy fat epiphanies after I do a fucking heavy duty shop. So it's like the kitchen is filled with Fuji Fun Time. You know what I mean? It's everywhere. It's all over the place, in the freezer, in the pantry, on top of the fridge, in my little keto cubby. Like, there's just fun everywhere. And it's like, I know I can't eat this shit, yo, because like I can't. So I like, all right, yo, one last hoorah.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Gotta get the last
But
hoorah.
what happens on my hoorahs? I start ordering out and not eating the things that are in the house. So my stock isn't depleting.
Yo, you do that too?
I'm just adding on to
Oh my, yo.
100.
See, all right, this is a little bit different. We got too much things in common besides our names, man. I do that too.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like when I shop or grocery shop, it's like, yo, I'm packed, I'm locked and loaded. And I'm like, I'm so loaded. Let's keep it loaded. We could just top it off with something else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get something else.
Yeah.
I can make something fantastically fun in the crib, but it's just like, you know what? Let me hold my load. And I just go straight to Grubhub and get crazy. I do the same thing, man.
So when I had my it's over epiphany, I was just ordering out. But like I said, the thing that was hurting me was the shit that was in the house. So it's like I have to come home from work and I'm looking at my shit and it's like, you know, cereals is popping. You know what I mean? There's a fresh, cold gallon of milk in there.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Can't wait to eat cereal.
Or you see what I'm saying? Or just crazy fun. There's all types of fun in the fucking fridge, in the kitchen. And I'll sit on the couch and I'll just be like, man, I can go for a cheesesteak. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have cheesesteak ingredients in the house, so I get a cheesesteak. But then I forget about the shit that's in the kitchen.
Right.
So it was just never moving. So literally, I'm being dead serious. What I did was one day I was cleaning the kitchen and I just took all of that bad food and I put it in my car. Ooh. Like, yo, if you want to eat this shit, you got to brave that wilderness to get to it. You know what I mean? And then I was like, if I don't get it, if my resolve is strong enough to not get up and go to that car and get the shit, when I go to work tomorrow, I'm gonna just throw it in the dumpster. So that's what I did.
Good idea.
Somehow I fucking braved the absence of all that stuff. You know what I mean? And I started my fast. And then that next day when I was headed to work, man, I just took bag after bag. It's like trash. What? You know what I mean? Threw that shit the fuck away. Hundreds of dollars in trash. But it was like I deserved it. You know what I mean? It was kind of not like I shame myself. You wasted money. You've been wasting money. You know what I mean? And I was like, I'm not gonna fucking hit y'all niggas like, yo, I got a family size Oreo pack you want? Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna hit y'all niggas up on some shit like that. Y'all niggas is healthy as fuck. So like fuck I look like calling Ray up, like, hey my nigga, I got a bunch of steaks here.
Them niggas is healthy as fuck, not me. But
I knew about your fitness journey.
Yeah.
So it was like I'm not gonna fucking hit this nigga up like, yo, I got like 3 bottles of heavy whipping cream. You can just, you know what I mean?
I've never even bought that.
You just said
I've never bought that.
It's like, you want these niggas? so, but I had to throw them bitches away. You know what I mean? Whatever. So I threw all that shit away. And it was crazy. Fuck it. I just bought massive like chewy sweet tarts. And I was fucking for some reason I'm just addicted. Like I was just been addicted to these things like the couple of days before I had my epiphany, I was just eating pack after pack of chewy sweet tarts. They're like crack.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean?
That's just straight sugar to the brain.
Yo, and I was just slamming them. Like, you know what I mean? Just and I went to the Sunoco by the Obama Academy and the Home Depot in East Liberty. There's a Sunoco there that sells them exclusively. Like by the box. I bought like 15 of them. I bought like 15. And I was just like, I'm gonna just on some. You know how on Nutty Professor, the nigga just had a drawer full.
Yeah.
That's how my key drawer when you walk in the house is. So I would walk in the house, put my keys on the key table, open the drawer, grab a pack, crack them open. You know what I mean? Like it was like an appetizer. It was an appetizer.
You're getting. See, once the food starts becoming a muscle memory,
bro.
Like yo, I was sitting down. It's like, nah, I gotta chew on something. I need.
It's crazy.
That's when it's bad. That's when it's super bad.
That's what I'm saying. Like I completely became desensitized to the effects that food was having on me. My resolve, everything that I worked on, all that shit. It was gone because I don't know if it was depression. Okay, I don't know if it was. I mean, I think I fell back into that habit of like, this is making me happy. And then you're not really putting 1 and 2 together. You're just like, this shit's fire. You know what I mean? But you're not seeing where it's leading. Like, man, this shit fire. Okay. I just had a Domino's pizza. You know what I mean? Okay. I got finished with Domino's pizza. Devin's like, can we, let's say I get out of work early, right? Devin gets out of school at 3:00 and I get out of work early and I got like maybe 2 hours, you know what I mean, 2.5 hours to pick her up or some shit like that. Yo, I try to squeeze in so much fat shit before I got to pick her up so that she doesn't like see me at my low. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'll grab like a pizza, like a nice medium, nice 8 slices, put the kibosh on them niggas. You know what I mean? And be like, yo, I got a hankering for some Chinese restaurant chicken. I'll go there and get some Chinese chicken wings. Put the fucking kibosh on them niggas. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, those double cheeseburgers across the way, they smell good. Yo, if I get 2 of those, I'll be okay. Get 2 dubs.
And a lot of people don't understand this because, like, people thought I was crazy because, you know me, I'm an open book. On Instagram, I usually will post just whatever is funny, memes, or just anything that I feel or think or what's going on in my life. So I'll post my meals, too. I always get the same replies. That look nasty as hell if it's something that I cook. And I'm just like, all right, whatever. But when it comes to, like, really taking care of myself, I just have to mix whatever I get. Like, it's not, if I go to Wendy's, most of the time it's not just Wendy's. I'm going to combo it. I'll go to Wendy's and I might go to Pizza Hut too. And I'll take a picture and they're like, what is this? Like, what are you doing? Why do you have burgers and then you have slices of Pizza Hut? And I'm just like, that's what that's what I needed. Like, double cheeseburgers. Because pizza at McDonald's is conveniently, they're just right next to each other for me. So I would get double cheeseburgers and a large fry. And it's like, and I'm going to go pick up my big pie. And people, and it's something happened. I don't know what happened. Last year, I've always liked sweets, bro. Always. But 2022, I don't know what came over me. I don't know if it's because I smoked too much marijuana or what. I have to have a sweet now. Like, it's always been a thing where people be like, you have your dinner, you get your dessert. Dessert is mandatory. There isn't now, I don't want dessert. Now it's become, where's my sweet attack after? All the time. And it's like, it got so bad in 2022, it was always cookies and pies from McDonald's. Like, I have to have multiple cookies and multiple pies from McDonald's. And it's like, it's right here. There's no escape. There's no escape. If I drive up the street, it's like, I turn like, I have to go there, man. It's just horrible, man.
It's bad.
So you got your resolve back?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I got my resolve back. I did my 72 hour. Yeah, I mean, check the blood. Very high level of ketosis. Yeah, I mean, I stepped back on the scale. It said 309. I stepped back on the scale. It said 296. So it was like, all right,
respect.
I'm back. I'm back in it. Like, okay, it was a shock. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, now I went right into that. Okay, just lose your 30 and you good. You know what I mean? Or you know, and then I was like, man, you know, my sister's wedding. Oh, so this is another fucking life thing. Okay. So Quayla's about to get married.
Oh, about to. Okay.
Yeah, she's about to get married. She's getting her wedding's on the 15th of April.
Okay.
And I don't fly, right? You know I don't fly. I don't fucking touch the planes, nigga. Are you kidding me? And I won't ever. I might. I just need to. They need to figure out something. They need to figure out a drug that can take you out, let you just do the thing, and then because again, my fear of heights is so bad that, let's say I make it on the plane, right? We're flying, we're soaring, and I'm tripping, right? I'm bugging, but we finally touch down at the destination. I will not be able to enjoy myself at the destination because I know I have to get back on that plane. I would be thinking about that the whole time. There would be nothing deterring me from the fact that I have to get back on that motherfucker. My fear isn't like one of those conquering, I did it, I can do it forever now. It's one of those, I did it, I never want to do that again. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I know that's how it's going to be. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I'm just telling myself that's how it's going to be. I never did it, so I don't fucking know. But I don't fly, so I have to drive. I'm going to fucking convoy this shit from Pittsburgh, PA to fucking, I think, Orlando, Florida.
Oh, boy.
I'm driving. This is like 17 hours, and I'm going to spread this out between 2 days. You know what I mean? So I'm leaving on the I'm leaving on the 13th. I'm driving as far as I can fucking go. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And if a nigga get tired, whoop, 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 de whoop, and whatever fucking, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Stay, get up, you know what I mean? Get up, push it, and then just not stop until we get there on that Friday. You know what I mean?
Oh, boy.
Well, no, not the Friday. Well, I'm trying to be down there by the 14th. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying to be down there by the 14th. So at least one night, you know what I mean? I'm going to spend, you know, I mean, the first day we're driving, the next day, you know, we'll sleep wherever the fuck we're going to sleep at, right. And then, you know, I got to map all this shit out so I know shit is fucking safe and kosher. But it's gonna be a fucking long ass drive.
Yeah, that is a long drive, man. I can't really get into your psyche or your mind because I don't have the fear at all. Even before getting on a plane, I just didn't care. Like, I have this weird mentality when it comes to, if this is what this is made for, this is not going to happen to you. Even though that I know that these things can happen, like cars. When I get into a car, I do not have a fear of I'm going to crash into another car and it's going to explode, or I'm going to drive off a cliff. Of course, these things are possible, but my mind does not think about it. When I get on a roller coaster, I do not think this roller coaster is going to stop. I'm going to fall out of the roller coaster. The fact that these things are everyday things and are made to function how they function, I do not think of the worst is going to happen. Or I do not have a fear of them malfunctioning. Same thing with trains, buses, all of that. Mm-hmm. Airplanes, it's the same exact thing. The fact that I know that an airplane is made to transport multiple humans in the air to a destination, and it's been happening for years. I don't think I'm going to get on a plane. We're going to crash into a UFO or something's going to malfunction and we're going to plummet into the ground or into a river. I just don't think like that. Mm-hmm. So I can't really understand, you mean, how your brain is thinking. But if you do have this fear, yeah, that drive, it's if that's how you're going to, you mean, deal with it, it's gonna be a long drive because I remember when we used to go to Mississippi, it was like, was it 17 or 18 hours?
Mm-hmm.
It was very, very long. It's very long. And I wasn't driving. I was a kid. So I would just be in the car like, I'm like, when is this over? You know what I'm saying? I can't, and I hate driving. I hate driving 10 minutes up the street.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the longest I've ever driven anywhere might have been Penn State College. That's 2 hours. So yeah, anything above 2 hours I've never done. So more power to you. What's the furthest you've ever driven before? Drove, whatever.
Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach. How far away is that from us?
I don't know.
All right, I'll Google.
It's like the furthest down I've been.
Okay, I'll Google that after we done. But yeah, man. So you done with your diet spiel?
Well, yeah. Well, I was getting to the whole wedding thing, just saying like I wanted to get I had plans on getting my body right for Quayla's wedding.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, but that shit failed. So I'm like, the clock is ticking. So now I gotta hurry and get this fat suit. Yeah, I mean, whatever. I gotta do what I gotta do. But I don't know.
Don't make the mistake I made, because I thought I knew what I was doing as far as my measurements for one of my best friend's weddings last year. No, I'm like, oh, well, I'm this and that. So the tux comes or whatever. You know the whole story. Tux comes. It was there for a month. It was in a box. I never touched it. The day before the wedding, I put it on.
Predictable.
Couldn't fit nothing. I had blue leggings on. Ass cheeks was popping.
No,
I'm like, yo, this is terrible, man.
I'm doing my research though because it's a Florida wedding. So
Okay.
I'm a sweaty ass nigga, so I gotta make sure that my shit is fucking A1. And I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, that's pretty much it. iPhone, the fear of travel. I got fat again. I'm on the road to recovery. And what the fuck else happened? I think that's it, man.
Okay, all right.
Well, I mean, I'm sure a ton of, I don't care, whatever, nigga. That's shit. That fucking happened.
This is gonna be your recap. Okay, yeah. I got it. As far as my recap, what? Chrysler's gone. Work more. New car note. Said I wasn't gonna do it. Finally did it. Now, when it comes to my fat epiphany, because already know we both always have them. So mine goes a little something like this. Oh shit.
Predictable.
I have a number too. When I see this number, it's curtains. I literally get sad. I start to think, how did I get to this? And then I just start looking at pictures where I just looked way better than what I look like. So what I notice first usually is my face. Everybody else can't see it, but I look at my face a lot. Not to say that I'm like on some
like vain shit.
Yeah, but I do look at my face a lot. And once I start to see that it's slipping, because it's like I'm already bald. So I can't have any more crazy flaws up here. I just don't, not to say bald is a flaw, but it's like, when I'm not shaved, it's like I just don't look as good as I could possibly look. So, and I feel like certain people can have a chubby face and still be attractive. You know what I'm saying? But me, I'm not one of those people. So once I get a fat face and I start looking like a beaver, I'm like, oh, we got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. So I started seeing the beaver face coming. I'm like, man, what is this?
Predictable.
So then I stepped on the scale and I saw my number of no. My number of no is 270. And these past 3 years, I've hit 270.
That's my yeah number.
And I'm like, for me, it's like, nah.
What? No, this isn't happening.
So I saw the 270 and I was just like,
Predictable.
I'm like, all right, I got to stop. And my eating habits have been off the chain, yo. They've been so crazy. So I was like, you know what? Let's fix this, man. Let's really do this. And then I look at the time and I'm like, okay, this is our yearly no carb march. Last year I didn't do it because I was just too happy. I was just too happy. I was just too eating. Too fat, too hungry. I just was like,
100.
I don't give a damn. I'm doing whatever I wanted to do. It was a good time. But anyway, so hit 270 and I was just like, you know what? Let's do this no carb march again. I took a year off last year and I dropped crazy weight every single time because it's It's basically keto, but I'm taking out all the scientific important parts of making sure I'm in ketosis and doing the fast. And I dirty keto. That's what you call it dirty keto.
Yeah.
I dirty keto like a motherfucker. So I'm not checking every little grain of nutrients on the back or whatever. I'm just making sure it says no sugar, no carbs, or at least if it does have sugar and carbs in it, it's like, okay, 1 gram. Like, all right, cool. So I'm back doing that. People are like, well, what are you going to eat, man? I don't understand. You can't have this, you can't have that. What are you eating? So I've been taking pictures of the meals. So I'm going to do a little slideshow at the end of the month. Everybody's going to be like, that looks disgusting. I don't care, whatever. So, but off the top of my head, things I've been eating eggs. I've been eating salmon. I've been eating unmarinated ribs. I've been eating steak. I've been eating burgers with no bun. What else? Chicken thighs, chicken wings, pork chops. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's keto.
Yeah, just all meat. Bacon, going crazy with the bacon. You know what I'm saying? I found some egg wraps. I use that as bread. It's not really, it has no carbs in it. It has protein or whatever. So this is day 18 currently. I lost 21 pounds and it works. So yeah, hopefully by the end of the month, I hit 30. My goal weight is 225. I feel like 225 was when I looked the craziest. But just losing that 20 pounds, I can see that my face is getting back to normal Geese. So
Predictable.
What's up?
happy about that. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep going. And when I get off of this, no carb, no sugar march,
Were you thinking about extending it?
I'm going to try to extend it, but I'm just going to be way more conscious of the things that I eat because I overly gorge stuff myself. Like I eat until I'm like Imperfect Cell. Remember when he took him to King Kai's grill?
Yeah.
I like that. I really get like that until, you know what I mean? I'm about to go to sleep and skeet and eat and beat. Like that's my my order. And I got to stop doing that. You know what I mean? So
Eat and then you sleep on it. It's like,
yeah.
damn,
And
bro,
that's insane, man. So just been trying to step it up and being more consistent in the gym, sticking with this dirty keto diet. That actually has worked. Lost 21 pounds. I'm happy about that. And that's the thing. Once you get results, you start to get addicted to the results. Like I ate 1 meal today. I ate 1 meal and I woke up at 8 o'clock a.m. and I didn't eat until 5:30. I wasn't really trying to plan it like that, but it's just like I've been in this habit of not really going crazy with eating. So I'm not, it's late now. I'm not going to eat the rest of the day. If I have anything, I might have a boiled egg or something and some flavored water because I'm addicted to juice. And cutting juice out, I got to have little sugar powder flavored water packets. You know what I'm saying? So as far as I know, there's no really risk factor in those. So, but yeah. That's it. That's my recap. I can't really think of anything else that's been going on. I mean, going crazy when the Tekken 8 trailers drop. Sleep, work, frustration car note, but no frustration with the car problems.
There you go.
Because there are none.
100, 100.
But what's been going on with the world? Like, I know we neglected that to talk about us, but we got any topics to speak on?
We obviously missed out on some really, really key moments in history. But it's like, y'all niggas know what the fuck happened, so we ain't gonna talk about them. There's really no point. Like, you know what I mean? Meg won. What else happened?
Meg won. What did she exactly win? What did she win?
Well, that's not, well,
Oh, you mean Meg and Tori's case?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Tori's in jail. Yeah.
100.
How do you feel about it, though? Do you feel like it was a proper trial? Do you feel like he did it?
Don't ask me no questions.
Okay, we can skip past that.
No questions. Megan won. That's all I wanted, baby.
Okay,
You know what I mean, whether it was foul play or not, you know who I was rooting for.
that was a weird case, but yeah, I didn't really have a what do people say? A horse in a race? Is that the term?
I had a horse in the race.
Well, I mean that's cool. I respect it.
Predictable.
I didn't.
I had
but
this hog in the race, baby.
I did. Yo,
Unpause.
What?
No. So whatever. We're not gonna talk about that. So latest shit. What happened? What happened? Oh, Chris Rock. Chris Rock finally released that motherfucking stand-up special.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Finally addressed the slap heard around the world.
Oh man, wow. That was last year too.
Yeah,
that was last year that happened, and he's just now getting to it. But he was waiting for the perfect moment.
He let it marinate. He did the right thing by waiting to see where everybody was at with it. Like he got cracked.
Yeah,
and he was like, all right, or niggas gonna be on my side, or niggas gonna think that. I mean, because the world is crazy, nigga. They probably. In all honesty, it could have went either way. Chris is such an asshole for not getting it. It's like, nigga, that bitch ain't had no fucking alopecia. That bitch just like Caesar's. But, yeah. So he, like I said, he waited, he marinated, and then he dropped that shit on him. Now, I watched the special.
Okay.
I thought it was really good. There were a couple moments in there where it was kind of like, all right, Chris. Like, I mean, where it was kind of like dated and corny a little bit, but.
Let me ask you this. Does he still have that weird delivery where he says something and he does this thing with his neck where he like sticks his head out and he like smiles at the end of the punchline or joke? Like he'll say something like, I don't understand why whales be in the water because they whales. And then like just looks. Yeah. He still does that?
Yeah. That's his signature shit.
I guess so. Yeah.
It wouldn't be him if he didn't do that. He said...
100.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but it was just like some of the things he was using. He was kind of using like dated terminology, like kind of like dated scenarios. But all in all, it was really funny. But there was like the stand up was surmised by one quote. And this is what got a lot of people upset. Because when he finally addressed, he like really got to addressing like the smack. Yeah, I mean, at the end, he said. Basically, he closed the show with, like you don't fight, like we don't fight in front of white people. You know what I mean? A lot of people took that and like, almost like on some like master type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? We don't want to make them do it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't understand how people took it that way because when I heard it, my first thought was, the same way we code switch, the same way, the same way we have corporate America voices whenever we're at work.
Right.
It's along the same fucking lines.
Okay.
Like there's to escape the judgment and the fucking generalizations and the fucking stereotypes that that white people put on us just for existing.
Right.
We don't do certain things around them to uphold
to fuel
a certain level of fucking like pride. You see what I'm saying?
Right, to fuel that fire. They already had these negative stereotypical perceptions of us. So do not show.
Don't give them ammo.
Yeah, don't give them ammo. Okay.
Don't fucking give them ammo.
Yeah.
That's what Will gave them ammo on the blackest Oscar night ever.
Right. Makes sense.
Ever.
100.
This nigga slaps Chris Rock. Not only does he slap Chris Rock, but Chris Rock is significantly smaller than this nigga. You know what I mean? Like he's significantly smaller, way less of a threat. And then the fucking smack itself was not conducive to what he said. The nigga just said a G.I. Jane joke. Dated G.I. Jane joke. And this nigga literally blew up atomically.
Yeah.
Threw away everything that niggas worked for to get that night to happen. You see what I'm saying?
Never thought of it like that. Yeah. I get you.
It's so fucking dumb. And I see why Chris ended his show that way. You don't fucking fight in front of these motherfuckers. Yeah, if it's a family issue, it's a family issue. That'd be like us beefing and going out on the street and talking about it. And now we're squabbling out in the fucking street when we could have fucking shot the fade here.
Like
now we got white folks looking at us. Look at these fucking apes.
Yeah, like if we worked at the same job, if we were at an award ceremony for our jobs at work, but they already had that racist skew of us that they already had. Us, and it's just like these niggas, they always causing problems, and then they're probably gonna fight and cause hell. And then it's just like, yo, we're not even like that. Like we just act accordingly. We respond accordingly. We're humans. You know what I'm saying? Then we get to work, and then you say a joke, and then I just like. I elbow you and it's like, bro, like here these niggas go acting.
That's it. That's exactly what we thought was going to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, I understand, nigga. We get that it shouldn't be that way. That's fucking evident. It shouldn't be that way. Everyone should be able to just exist. Right. Period. 100%. But that's not how the fuck it is. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it was almost like it wasn't even on some like you got to be on your best behavior for Massa. But it was like, just don't set us back. You know what I mean? Like, come on, yo. We have fucking actors and actresses that, or I don't mean to separate. We have actors, period. You know what I mean? That have worked their entire careers, 40, 50 fucking years for this fucking moment to happen. And you literally shit on this moment because someone made a joke about your cheating wife's bald head. You know what I mean?
I never thought you making excellent points, bro. Because I never really thought of the bigger picture of all of that. It's just like for them to think that we're just monkeys and we're thieves and hoodlums, and then you go up and do something that fits the stereotypical perception that they already have of us. It's like, bro, you're come on, man.
Their best, and Will Smith was one of our best.
Yeah.
Black men.
And it's like,
you know
yo,
I mean?
if you doing this.
Exactly.
If you're the spokesman for some black people. Like they, cause you know how they look.
You're not one of them.
You're not one of them ever. Some of them are good. Some of them are okay.
Man,
okay.
Come on.
You're the spokesman, superhero, Superman for, you know what I'm saying? Us like that. And then it's just like, yo,
this nigga be
if this guy will do it, then they're just all just trying. So it's like,
but
shut up.
Fuck their opinions and shit like that too. But it's like, still, it's embarrassing. Like, come on, dog, man. You know what I mean? You would do that in front of anyone. It's not. We don't have. We can just take the color out of it. Just in general, it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I understand it. Standing ovation for Chris's special. I thought it was fucking great. I mean, a few of the jokes were really dated, but it was an amazing show. Like the show was just, it was just a good show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a great point that you made though. Will Smith doing that did like, it ruins opportunities because we have to operate in the world with them. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about cooning or being a coon and trying to please them or nothing like that. It's like, yo, all right, we're going to act like upstanding citizens so we can have these opportunities and do more stuff for our own people. Because it's literally for us. It's for us to act accordingly, to be able to have these opportunities because a lot of these motherfuckers run shit. They shouldn't, but they do, and it's just reality. So it's like, all right, if we're going to uplift our people, we should act how we should act
in the best light possible. I understand how fucked up it is that we don't have the opportunity to be human sometimes, right?
Yeah, we don't.
But I feel like in this case, that was beyond human. Like, because even if you saw this shit in the street, there'd be a bunch of people, like, even if it was just, even if that happened in a room full of black folks, niggas would be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's just a certain, or just an innate decorum that you're supposed to have at events like that, or just in general as a fucking human. Yeah. That went out the window when whatever, I don't know, like whatever fucking sentinel switch Jada had, like she had a little like, steep. And this nigga was just like, because he was laughing. He was like,
yeah, he was laughing until he saw she hit
the button on this nigga like beep, and he was like, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. You know what I mean? Like she just hit the fucking switch on him. Like she had something up his ass, like one of those little vibrator joints that they be throwing on. You know what I mean? Yeah. She just hit the buzz. Yeah. She had buzzed real hard, and he was like, I'm offended. It's like, nigga, you fucking whatever.
I mean, see, this is the thing. I feel that moment that you did mention, I feel both sides, because it's like, okay, if you thought it was funny and it was funny and you switched, his reason for switching was because he thought his wife probably would have joined in the same, or had the same perception of the joke that he did. And when he saw the annoyance or the irritation and the anger on his wife's face, that's when it's just like, oh, that really hurt her.
No, I understand that.
So I get him doing that, but I felt like his response was still not worth that. He shouldn't have done that that.
To me, the eye roll wouldn't be enough for me to jump out of my seat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's almost like sitting front row at the comedy club. Like, you're going to get burned.
Yeah,
you're going to get burned.
100.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I'm not going to, like, what, do I got to fight this comic now because he ripped on your fucking lace front? You shouldn't have wore. You see what I'm saying? Like, not even that, but I'm with him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't have wore that, bitch. Like, yeah. I'm just fucking around. Hey, I'm joking. But I'm saying it's like one of those things where it's just like, you're in the setting where this happens, right?
Yeah, this is what this is made for.
You can't get mad at a shark for biting off your legs. If you're dangling your feet in the water,
right?
You can't get mad at the shark for doing it, nigga. You're putting your feet in his, nigga. This is my shit.
That's
you go to a comedy club, you go to a show where a comedian is the host, expect to get roasted. You see what I'm saying?
That's what happens.
But that's what the fuck happened. So her reaction to that, I felt it was regular. Honestly, she just rolled her eyes like, "Oh, that was corny." You know what I mean? And this nigga was just like, "How do I show my affinity?
Yeah.
My wife, name out. Fuck."
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, dog. Like, people always say like they feel like Jada somehow coerced this nigga to do that. I think out of all of the fucking shit that was happening between him in a relationship that was revealed publicly, I think he felt like maybe there really is some sort of like really weird, like I'm still having to prove myself to her type of fucking thing going on in her crib. Meaning like sometimes he like, yeah, I mean you hear about the fucking pox, you hear about all the other, you know what I mean? And then the open relationship shit and all that stuff. And it devalues a man where it's like he's constantly chasing after that validation, that because if your partner is constantly talking about how they miss this or they miss that, but they're with you, and it's like, bitch, you're with me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why do you like, what am I then if you miss Pac? What am I then if you want to have an open relationship? What am I then if you're fucking my like our son's friends? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what am I? Am I not enough? So you just keep chasing for that validation. I feel like that was a fucking volcanic, bubbling, boiling boil point of I need to do something like almost like a grand gesture of solidarity to Jada. Like, I'm going to publicly, that he made a decision himself. I'm going to publicly do this. You know what I mean? For her honor. Or maybe he just had a mentality where he just kind of like was like, I'm gonna just, anything that anyone says about my family, I'm snapping. You know what I mean? And he just went off that way. But it's just like one of those things where it's like, again, the Bugs Bunny versus Daffy Duck. You know what I mean? Bugs slaps Daffy. Daffy punches Bugs. Bugs hits him with a bat. Daffy gets a golf club. Bugs get a gun. Daffy get a cannon. Gets a battleship. Gets a tank. Gets a nuclear bomb. Gets the sun. Like, I mean, it's like what happens, there is no equal get back. It's just like they just keep, like, he got hit. Chris Rock said whatever he said about it, that dated ass joke, and he threw a fucking atomic missile at him. It's like, dog, what I said didn't even warrant that level of response, you fucking weirdo.
Yeah, it didn't.
Now everybody's looking at us like all the fucking producers, the heads of Oscar or whatever, whoever the fuck these fucking people in the back are. You know what I mean? They're looking at it like, look, man, black production, black everything.
We already have.
You see what I'm saying?
We already have a bad hand. If Bruce Willis would have went up there and was like, "Jada's my friend," and uppercutted Chris Rock, they would be like, "Man, we can't believe he uppercutted Chris Rock." But there would be no backlash on the race. Obviously,
no.
There would be nothing. It would just be like, "Damn, Bruce Willis."
Bruce Willis, did something.
Instead,
nuts.
It's like, "Oh man, black people at the Oscars now." So, and that's what we're basically getting to the point of.
Yeah.
And that's what he was getting to the point of by saying, look, don't do stupid shit in front of them because of this. Not on some, you mean, we got to please them. It's not about that.
Don't fight for the white people. I mean, everybody's like, what do you mean? What? We got to adhere to massa? We got to, and it's like, no, nigga. You know the stipulations that we're under. Right. You know what I mean?
You're setting us back.
And they absolutely fucking suck. There's no denying that it's not right.
Right.
But it's what exists, whether the level of fucking intensity is, it's obviously not as bad as how it used to be, but still there are still people in charge of certain things, of certain social circles, or certain, just like, you know what I mean? Like they're in charge of the gate for us to get into where we need to go to find that equality. Right. And when shit like this happens, you know what I mean? Especially if the people that are in charge of that gate, they see that shit.
The gate's closed.
The gate's closed.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
And a lot of people don't have the IQ, the intelligence, or they just don't have the comprehension to understand that things are like that, yo. And it's just like they immediately just become on defense mode, and then that coon word gets thrown around, or they're just like, man, I don't give a fuck about them, bro. Yeah, you don't give a fuck about them, but whenever you want a job or whenever you become an actor and your career takes off and you can't go to the Oscars and you want that Emmy nomination or whatever, like you want all these things, you are excluded from that because somebody of our race did something silly as hell that shouldn't have been done. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you can say all you want. I don't give a fuck about them. Fuck them, bro. We don't rock with them. And it's just like, yo, you say that, but it's going to hinder you in the end when you wild out in situations that are not warranted of wilding out when they already have that perception of us.
Same, like,
it's as simple as
again,
that.
it's still to this day, and it's been proven, we do not have the luxury of individuality.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't have the luxury of benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? These are things that still to this day we're struggling with when it comes to other races or whites or whatever, however the fuck you want to paint. Like, we are going to be painted with that white brush no matter what, yo. Yeah. You see it in the news, you see it in articles, you see it in the media, you see it in movies. Like, it's just something that I don't know what it's going to take or how long it's going to take for this shit to switch and flip. It's definitely going to take our children. You know what I mean? But it's just something that's fucking there. You know what I mean? Yeah. And there's this certain, like I said, there's just a certain decorum that you should have just as a fucking human. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't just go into a fucking barnyard brawl out of Walmart. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Just because I'm just a good human. You know what I mean?
Right.
This just is what it is. Like, I don't fucking know. Whatever. But that shit happened. Chris Rock did a fucking stand up. Everybody was fucking slamming him. Or, everybody was talking shit because they try to, like, paint it in that certain type of way. Some of his jokes were a little fucking, like, you know what I mean? A little old school, but you can kind of, he's rusty, you know what I mean? But it was funny to me. I thought it was good.
I didn't see it. I'm going to check it out. The only part I seen was basically when he started going in and breaking everything down about everybody that came at Will Smith, and then you decide to come at me for making a joke. Yeah. Basically showing, like, I don't respect you. I think you're a bitch because you got all these people that are, let's say, for example, he didn't say this exactly, but you got all these people that you should be mad at and all these other people that you should do things to. But as soon as the little squirrel says something, then you want to kick the squirrel. Mm-hmm. When it's just like you got dogs that are the same size as you, but you're afraid to get in the cage and fight them. But you go in there and kick the squirrel. Like, what's up with you, man? Mm-hmm. So I get his point. I understand it.
Very weird, but it is what it is. That shit happened and that shit came out, and now, that's that.
I mean, it's over now. I mean, I don't know if it's really, really over because I don't know. Tony Rock and Chris Rock's brothers just said when they see Will Smith is on site.
It's on site.
So it's just
predictable.
What? Just thumping.
So
just rock. Just all rocks.
So yeah, Will Smith better, get on your I Am Legend training and beware. Be ready. But oh man. So I think it was like 2 days ago. There's a new show out. I don't know anything about it. Absolutely nothing about it. But I get on Twitter. And Twitter is like the hot topic place. You know what I'm saying? You get on Twitter, you might not know about something, but you're gonna start seeing some tweets about it. You're gonna see a screenshot, you're gonna see something.
Man, we should have just fuck that Chris Rock shit. We should have just fucking ended it with this.
Nah, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Now,
what the fuck?
Chloe Bailey, man. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with her, man.
She's just horny.
She was
100.
She was a kid star. She started off on what? Blackish?
I don't know, bro. No, it wasn't Black. Was it Black? No. She didn't start on Blackish. She didn't
start on Blackish?
Them babies started on like they were babies.
They're not babies no more.
They're not babies no more. But when they started, they were just little ones.
They were, but they're not anymore. Not at all, by any means.
100.
Okay.
I don't know how old Chloe Bailey is. I'm 32. I don't know. But if I had to guess how old Chloe Bailey is, she's like 24.
We have Googles.
We should do that.
We have Googles.
How old is she, man? When was she born?
I hope this doesn't look creepy on us, looking up her age.
I just know that she's over 21, so it doesn't matter. I know that for a fact, so I'm not really on no, you mean? Come on, man. I'm me.
Oh, okay.
24. Yeah, I was right. She's 24.
Yeah, okay.
I knew she was older than 21, so I don't care.
I'm 12 years older. But...
Wait, Halle Bailey is 22? They're not twins?
No, they're not twins.
Oh, she's the big sis.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
100.
I didn't know that. I thought they were twins. And I thought it was actually Halle Bailey, the one that I seen in said video.
Well, because here's the. Well, see, I be getting them mixed up.
So do I.
So who? Halle is the one that be singing, like singing.
Okay, or is the perception that she's a better artist? As far
I don't
as
fucking know. See, they both do music, right?
Yes.
Okay, they both do music.
They're a group. They're called Bailey. They're not. I made that up. Sorry. That was a bad joke.
I don't know. I was gonna say something, but I don't know who's the singer or who's not. Because I know Halle sometimes be doing some racy shit, right? Who was the one that did the fucking the lay your head on my shoulder challenge? Was that Halle or was that Chloe?
What I do know is Halle. Is it Halle or Haley?
Who knows, man?
I don't know. One of the Baileys, baby Bailey, 22, baby Bailey.
Yeah, baby Bailey.
Haley, Hale, H Bay,
Little Mermaid.
H Bay, okay, Little Mermaid. H Bay is the one that people have the perception to be more reserved.
Bet.
She's the one that's like, I'm sexy but classy.
Mm-hmm.
Chloe is like, listen, I was a kid star. I don't like that perception that y'all have of me. I'm about to squirt on you. She is trying to forcefully have everybody accept her as an adult. I'm doing everything. This ass claps. Look at it. Like, she's just like, yo, look at me. I'm sexy as hell. So everything that she's doing is just raunchy. She's trying to turn her image from I am a star to like, that's really what she's, you know what I'm saying? So whatever. What's this show called? It's called
Swarm.
The Swarm. Okay, so there's a new show called The Swarm. Donald Glover is a producer of the show. And I don't know who Janine Neighbors is. Is that somebody that we should know? I'm not sure. But okay, we know Donald Glover. Donald Glover has a new show called The Swarm. And yeah, it released on Friday, March 17th. So I'm at work. I work overnights. And The Swarm came out. I didn't watch the show. I didn't even know that it was anything. I didn't know there was a new show coming that he made. And the first scene, it's the star of Snowfall. His name is, what's his name? Damson Idris. I'm not really sure how to pronounce his name. But yeah, it's the damn son. Where'd you find Idris? It starts off with Idris, little baby Idris, just going crazy on Chloe Bailey
from the back.
From the back. Oh man, like,
Shorty don't front. You better act like you with it.
No, I'm not gonna stunt. I love doing stuff from the back, but it just started off. She's just getting yammed. It's fake. It's fake. But it
was real.
It looked so real.
No,
but there was a part that it was like, come on, son, what is this? That's bad acting, and that's just like, what are we doing? Because look, if you put the subtitles on, I don't know if they did this intentionally, but he's like, yeah, you like that, you feel that, and she's like, yes, daddy, a little bit. And I'm like, did she really say that, or did the subtitles mess up, or was that intentional? Like, I didn't understand. She's like, she's getting smoked. He's smoking her from the back. And he's like, yeah, you like that. And she says, yes, daddy. And then she says, a little bit.
See, my thing was like, you know, in that scene, in that scene, I'm trying to, you know, I grew up on softcore porn, right? There was a time in my life where that was the only thing that was available, right?
Okay.
It was the only thing that was available. It was the only thing that was around. That was actually the first thing I blew to. It was I forget the name of it, but it was a Skinemax flick, and it was this detective guy. He was just sleuthing, and he was just humping and figuring things out. You know what I mean? Catching crooks and, you know what I mean? And whatever. Softcore, you know, like it was a lot of motion, a lot of hand blocking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really weird angles, tucking and fucking, tucking and fucking. Well, this did not have that element. This genuinely felt like he was hogging her.
Yeah, he was,
you know
smoking her. Like,
and then not only that, but she was raw-assed.
And that's the thing. There's this part where they had the angle where you just see her back, her face. She's like biting the covers of the pillow. And I'm like, And you see the top of her cheeks, and they're just jiggling. Like, She's getting clapped, and it's just like, this is fake, but it looks like he's really smoking her.
Yeah.
The only part that made me say, okay, what are we doing? This is bad, was what I just explained. And he's, I guess I was looking too deep into it. He smacked her back. He doesn't smack her ass. He smacks her back. So if you watch the scene again, you'll see that he reaches over and he smacks the top of her back. And I'm like, what is that? Like, is that something new that I don't know about?
I don't know.
Cause I'm like, come on, bro, smack that ass.
Tag, you're it.
Yeah, I wanted to smack.
What I'm saying is, I didn't see no cloth. I didn't see like a Invisithong or anything like that. It just looked like she was like just throwing her raw naked ass, puss and all that shit right back on him. So he was able to look down, see Chloe Bailey butthole.
Oh my!
See Chloe Bailey. You know what I mean? Love tunnel, like the whole shebang. I know we're acting. Here's where it's going to get crazy. I know we're acting.
Okay.
If I was fucking Idris, it slipped.
100.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It slipped. Or at the very least, it's like, all right, now you gotta let me hit. I know what you got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I saw it already. I know what you got. I saw it already.
See, and that's the thing. I know. I understand that.
But he's with
Lori Harvey.
Lori Harvey.
Yeah, it's the
overrated fucking.
No, don't get me wrong.
Look, we have to stop. We
Hold
can't.
up. What? So we can't give our opinion on how attractive she is. We can't. Okay, I'm gonna just say this. I do believe she's an attractive woman.
Yes.
I do believe she is overrated in the sense of how everyone puts her on a pedestal. I don't know her personally. She may be an exceptional woman. But me personally, as far as what I'm into, she's not her. Everybody's insane reaction to her is not warranted from her looks. Not to me. I'm not trying to say I'm a playboy or I'm a player, but I've had plenty of women that look better than her, in my opinion. That's all I want to say. I'm not discrediting her or nothing, but people's reactions to me do not warrant.
I agree. Okay. But let's not get into the habit of fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Going off of women's looks and shit like that. Cause I don't want to, we just came back.
All right.
You know what I mean? But he's with her, and even yet and still, like if I got Lori Harvey at home, right? Who's probably really not really giving me what the fuck I need. Cause you already know how she moves. She moves weird. You know what I mean? She's like a really weird aesthetic about her that just makes niggas like, she gets the right type of nigga to, you see what I'm saying? She always ends up with the right type of nigga to treat her the way you see what I'm saying? It's almost like she has like relationship stipulations. Like, yeah, I mean, I can't explain it. Like,
she finds simps. Like, there's no, it's not wrong to simp to your girl when it's mutual.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, I want to do this for you. I'm doing these things and this, I know this is what you really want. So it's just like, okay, I'm putting myself I'm putting myself last for you. And it's just like, all right. But when it's just like, the girl's like, put yourself last for me, and you get nothing in return, it's just like, yo, do this. Ha ha ha.
Yes, goddess.
I get you to do this.
Yes,
like
goddess.
some women are so weird to the point where it's like certain things they don't even like, but they just want to say that you did it for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of women be like, yo, suck my toes. Some women are into that and it really gets them going. But a lot of women don't even like that. They just want to say, yo, this nigga suck my toes. And it's just like, corn. You are corny if you do that. Like, what's?
But sadly, I like sucking toes.
But if you, that's what I'm saying. That's different. If you,
but no, but how's it different? Because
it is different if that's something that you like doing anyway, because the pleasure's for you.
But see, but if
it's, I'm saying it from an aspect of it's not something that he really wanted to do. He has no interest in it, and he's just like, okay, baby, and he sucks your toes.
Yes,
it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like if I did it, that's simp. I'm a simp because that's not something that I do. That's not something I ever want to do. I have no interest in that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like
missing out.
No, I'm cool. I'm cool, man.
Just sucking a nice
pedicure toe. We ain't doing this.
It's crazy, man.
Nope.
It's just good.
But anyway, so when I saw the video though,
all right.
When I saw the Chloe Bailey video,
yes.
I'm not gonna lie.
You didn't pound your pud, did you?
No.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna lie.
Predictable.
I thought about saving it for later. I was like, you know what? I feel like I want to watch a real porno.
Okay.
And then when I'm ready to spill milk, I'm gonna switch to that because there was just a specific part where she was getting throttled. It looked real, and it was like she just looked so attractive, just getting it. And I'm just like, look, Chloe Bailey, your goal is to have everybody's view of you of just, yo, she's just a sex symbol. And you're getting there. She's getting there. I feel like she's overdoing it though. She's doing the most, and it's just like she's doing the cursed child star. I'm doing my best to get this image out of there, and now we're gonna have a new image. She's trying her best. And I think with this scene, she might have jumped up 10 points.
Definitely 10 points. Like I said, I thought if you see it, look it up. If you see it, watch the show. However you view it, however it enters into your fucking, into your eyes. If you are a fan of porn, or if you have watched porn in your life at some point, I want you to try to separate the real from the soft. That scene, when I saw it, I could not tell. Hell, the first time I saw it, I didn't even know that it was
It was them?
Snowfall. I didn't even know it was him.
You called him Snowfall.
I didn't even know it was him.
Predictable.
So I was just because obviously the first time I'm fixated on the clapping of the cake.
Yeah, right.
But then it was just like the dude was second fiddle. You know what I mean? It was just, I wasn't. It was just like it's how I watch porn. Like I'm focusing on her and her reactions and shit like that. But it was so fucking real. And then I'm not even gonna front, like I'm a weird nigga. So when Shorty was watching her get clapped up, and he was just like, "Yeah, nigga, I'm clapping this," and then she was just like, I was like, "Damn, that's fucking hot as hell." Like, damn, man, that's fucking steamy. Like just like on some American Psycho, instead of looking into a mirror, you're looking into a bystander.
Yeah.
And you're just clapping.
See,
and you're murdering who you're clapping, but you just look over like, yeah, I'm doing it, right?
See, and the thing is,
it's like you know what I mean?
I want to give a shout out to Donald Glover and Janine Neighbors, because honestly, that makes me want to watch the show. Not to see if Chloe Bailey gets clapped again. I mean, that's a small part of it, but I want to watch the show because why was Shorty just watching? Who is she? She's peeking through the door, and why is little baby Idris just looking like, yeah, I'm killing this. You want next? Like, I gotta understand that, because that's the opening scene, bro. And that is a big part of pulling people into new shows and new movies and new series or whatever.
Just shock you into fucking
shock value, and just like, yo, what's going on in here? So I want to understand that a little bit more. Taking the intercourse part side out of it, I do want to understand what that's about, because I'm confused.
To bring the intercourse back into it, that's always like
Predictable.
it's always like that's like one of those like teen fantasies, right? Where you're just, you know what I mean? It's just like porno shit. Like you're just slamming.
Yeah.
And then someone is just like watching. Or like not even like when someone walk by and you're just like, come on, come join in. And just like,
Yeah,
okay. And it's like, nigga, you know this shit will never happen. Well, you know, never mind.
Predictable.
We can end it right there.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's it.
I do want to say, Chloe Bailey, every day you just become more attracted to me, and I like you.
But wait,
What?
we're about to end it. I know.
Okay.
We're going to fucking end it. Like these 2-hour podcasts, they have to fucking stop. But okay. You don't feel no type of way like watching them grow?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
So you okay? I
So
think
just
I
imagine.
understand. Okay, go ahead.
I was 12 years old when they were born.
Right.
When they hit the scene, they were what, 8, 9, 10, whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Okay.
9, 10, 11. There was around that fucking age, right? So at that age, I was. Yeah, no, I don't know, man.
See, look, I know what you're getting at. Okay, there is a specific
In my
group,
20s.
There's a specific group of sisters in Pittsburgh. I'm not going to say their names. I don't think they listen to the podcast. If they do, they're burnt. My friend actually, I'm giving it away. All right, whatever. Okay, so there's these 3 sisters. they're all attractive, right? The older sister, I think, is maybe a year or 2 years younger than me. The sister below her may be 3 years younger than me. And the youngest sister, I believe may be 8. I want to say 8 years. And 8 years, that's Chloe Bailey's age. So right now, they're all of age. So I believe that the age ranking or whatever, it goes from like maybe 23 or 24 from the youngest, and then 29 to the middle, and then maybe 31 or 30 to the oldest. So that means when I was 18, because I've been to these people's house before. When I was 18, the one shorty was 10. I was never looking at her like that, like, oh, I can't wait till you grow up. You're going to be fine. I believe that is creepy. That's definitely some creep stuff.
100.
You mean you need to get yourself checked out? You need to chill. That's not cool. That's weird. You're plotting on the
little youth.
Yeah, like, what are you doing? So, yeah, she was like, I guess she was 10. I was 18, whatever, not paying attention. I turned 26, whatever. She's 18. I'm just like, oh, I remember this girl. Like, whatever. She makes an Instagram. I'm not plotting on her or nothing still. I'm just like, that's an 8-year gap, whatever. I'm 32 now. She's like 23, 24. I keep it a buck. She'll get smoked. She's attractive. Now, do I feel any type of way because I've seen her as a child? I watched her grow up from being around her sisters or whatever. Do I feel any type of way? No, because one, I wasn't plotting on her. I didn't care. I never had it in the back of my mind I was going to try to get this. But let's be honest. She's an adult now. She's an adult. She'll get boned. I'm not going for it. But if she somehow fell in my lap, my face gonna fall in hers. It is what it is. She's an actual adult. Now, if she was not of age, exactly, bugging, you're tripping. What are you trying to do? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Jail time, get them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Was she 24? She's attractive. I'm 32. Is she too old to get smoked by me? No. Am I going for it? No. If she asks for it, she getting it? Yes.
Okay.
Let me ask you another question. I didn't grow up with Chloe Bailey. I don't know her father. I don't know her papa. Well, yeah. I don't know her mom. I don't know them.
I don't know them either.
If she come in here and was like, man, I want you to really give it to me like how it was in that scene, what are you going to do? You're going to not smoke her because you saw her when she was a kid? She has no ties to you, my friend. She is now an adult and she wants to be treated like one. So she'll get treated like one. And girl, you will get treated. That's all I have to say about it. I mean,
I don't know. Again, maybe it's my brain just fucking overbraining. You know what I mean? I always do that. But it's just, I mean, yeah. Here's the thing. I mean, so they're on Grownish, right? And there was this one episode where they did this crazy picture spread or whatever in the magazine. It was like really racy because they're like track stars on the show, I think, or something like that. Mm-hmm. And they did like a really racy spread in like a magazine, and they were like in like lingerie or bikinis or something they were in. And this cakework was just out of this world. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it was just like, when I saw that, I was just like, I'm conflicted. I was like, oh man, I just watched them. I think one of them was in, what's that Tyler Perry flick?
It's always like a lesson learned. Like,
it was a Tyler Perry flick with Angela Bassett.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. I don't know.
Yeah, and she was in it. She was a child. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I just, when I saw the cheeks, I just thought, I saw the cheeks and I was like, wow, goddamn. But then I got guilt, like, oh, it's a kid. Like, you know what I mean? And I was just like, confliction.
So do you feel like that doesn't matter the age? Because don't get me wrong, rest in peace to my brother. he messaged me and got at me one time because there was a friend of the family's who kind of snapped on me because not everybody, but a lot of people know that I have this thing about me where I'm a little bit nasty.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit nasty, and I'm unfiltered. I do not care. If you're attracted to me, and I want to say something to you, I will say it. Whether it's on a picture, under a comment, under a post, in your DMs and your messages, I do not care. I believe I'm an attractive person. So I feel like when I say whatever I'm saying, I'm shooting my shot and seeing where it can go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a friend of the family who got me like by 10 years. And I came at her. There was a picture she posted. I went under the picture and said something kind of wild. Basically like, yeah, I'm not a kid no more. I will smoke you. Mm-hmm. I said something and she messaged me like, yo, you need to chill out. And she said something like, I used to change your diapers. I don't remember that. Mm-hmm. I'm too young to remember that. But she said she used to change my diapers. I'm like, I could have took it further. Like, all right, we'll change them now. Like, I could have kept going, but I was just like, I seen that she was offended. She was really mad or whatever.
Yeah.
Me, I don't care. You don't know me anymore. I don't care. I still don't care. Mm-hmm. And my brother messaged me like, come on, bro. Like, you bugging, you wilding, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, look, me and this shorty are not related. Like, I respect her, but do I know her? No. I know she's been a friend of the family. I'm old and I'm nasty. I don't care. I'm 30. You think I'm about to stop being me or because there's an age gap that I can't say something to her? Like, I could see if the relationship was a little different where it's like, yo, you overstepping your boundary based off our relationship, then it's just like, all right, I respect it. But it's like, we don't have one. You were just old. But maybe it's different for her because she said she changed my diapers. Mm-hmm. I don't remember that. I don't know nothing about that. So she has a different perception. My perception was, I'm old, you're older, you're fire now, but I will smoke you. So what's up with it? And I mean, my brother tried to put me in my place, but I'm like, I don't even look at it like that. Like my older brothers or whatever, they can't put me in my place because it's like, I don't view you as a figure that has authority over me. Mm-hmm. You are an equal. We're coworkers. A coworker can't tell me to do some manager, supervisor shit. So when he says what he says, I'm like, you don't even fucking know me, nigga. Shut up. Mm-hmm. Like, just stop. But I understand that perception. But me, I don't have that. You were this before. Now I'm going to treat you like this because you are an adult. It's like when people say treat you like an adult. Mm-hmm. I'm going to treat you like an adult because you are an adult. So it is what it is. Like my sister's friends, they don't know me. They probably watch me grow up too. I will smoke my sister's friends. Never said anything to any of them. But one of them is just like, you better chill out with these pics because I'm about to jump in your DMs. But anyway, all right, man. Yeah, it is what it is.
Okay.
As far as a wrap up, I think we kind of recapped the recap in the middle of the recap. Card note, stay healthy, work out, eat better. I'm going to try to keep it going. Chloe Bailey is fire. If you happen to come across this, hit me up. We could talk. Chris Rock, I hope. You got whatever you wanted to get out of your special. Your message is out there. You know what I'm saying? I hope it's not talked about anymore. I hope your brothers actually get you the revenge that you want since you're not going to do it. That's it. That's all I have to say, man. Anything else you want to add on that?
Fuck iPhone.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
Fuck fat nigga shit.
That's a fact too.
Fuck long drives. Fuck Fair Heights. That's it, man. That's all I got.
I feel it. Just always remember, man, when you really think about it,